We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Burmo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Oregon's offense trots out there to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff curve, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, second down now. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Pulls it in, it's Moore. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry out.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback for the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on a 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the though. The kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
These are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Warner. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ducks. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's more field position to start the drive. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick six in the last possession. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 3-2.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Warner. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to throw. It's Warner. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Here's the target, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking to pass. It's Warner. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On the run, it's Hughes. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The sure hands. It's Hughes. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. The kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Receiver in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Warner. He makes the grab. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this one is caught. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense now in the all-important red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Warner. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Has heart, can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Touchdown, Fresno State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Fresno State.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And here's the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the run here. Lets it go. It's reeled in. It's Whittington. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And they trap him for a sack. Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Warner. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 4th down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To the air, it's Warner. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
He finds his man, and he'll be brought down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Benson. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Hughes. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. He's on a kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down after that running play. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Warner. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. And the defense scores not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Warner. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, it's Warner. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick way out. And they put something together with this drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Benson. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Ducks will line up to kick it away. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game linking right down the field for a touchdown. They're going to run it. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Warner. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, and that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Grinding away with a running game. Gets the first and still running. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down and 10 now. Using his legs. It's Skillian. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Fights through a tackle. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Warner. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
There's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play. So we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here when they need a touchdown? They're going to run the option. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. He got a new set of downs.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Grab by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, against this quarterback and this offensive style, these defensive backs are going to be out on islands trying to hold up in coverage. It's paramount. You get a good pass rush here on second and goal to try to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's...
Touchdown, Oregon, as they put 6 more on the board.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. We've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Bringing pressure. Then the pocket delivers over the middle. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. To throw, it's Warner. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Give them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Tackled, but first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass clock. He has first down yardage at the 46. Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. On first and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He stopped and he gets a first down. This will be a really long field goal drive from here. They'll hustle to the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.